So hello and welcome back to Taking Terminal. I'm Steve and we are back at Blackshaw Pleasure Beach, and last time we did actually add this roller coaster which we're just looking at now, which I think fits into the area really well, and I really like the interaction it has with the giant one just in the background there. So at the moment the park currently has a hyper coaster. We've got a small family coaster and a wooden coaster, so we've got three roller coasters and only one flat ride, and I think we could probably do with another flat ride or maybe a couple of flat rides in the area. So I think that's what we're going to jump onto today and see what kind of flat rides we can put in. Now, I'm not too sure exactly what type of flat ride I was going to go for, and I go click on the coaster section like immediately. Let's see what flat rides we have. Potentially a chair swing is a good all-rounder flat ride, very popular, quite enjoyable ride. We do have some of the more thrilling flat rides available to us as well. We do have the teacups. I think we should go for something maybe not quite as intense with having three roller coasters. I think a smaller flat ride, maybe even something like this Tiny Eye, could potentially be a good addition to the park. I do quite like these, like the scramblers. I think they're a good ride. These things are very popular in this game. I think we might save that one for later. I've got a bit of an idea of an area that would probably fit one of those nebula flat rides. I've never seen one of these anywhere before. Maybe we should add one of those. Maybe we add one of each, so we add a smaller, more family flat ride with a thrill flat ride. The Enterprises, could put one of those in. There is a lot. A Ferris wheel would go quite well. There's so many really good rides to pick from. And one of these giant observation wheels would probably be a good fit as well. And we've got one of the tower rides here. I really wish you'd put in some more tower rides into the game, such as like drop towers or even like an SNS shot tower or combo tower, and you could select the modes on it and have it do what you want. Like, that would be absolutely fantastic. I hope you do add that at some point. I think they are missing a trick, because at the moment they've got the Huss style tower ride, which I suppose it's they're much rarer than the SNS ones, but I think there's only a couple. There might be more out there, but I know the only one I know of was Bounce at Oakwood. Okay, you're doing a lot of rambling, Steve, so what are you going to put in? I think I'm going to go for, like, to be fair, Pirate Ship would be a good addition. Maybe again, I think maybe in a different area of this park for that one. Like I said, the chair swing is a good shout, but it does need quite a big footprint. Carousel. We could add one of these. I remember Pleasureland Southport had one of these. I believe. Is this the one with like the canopy that comes over? There's one that has like a canopy that like goes over on it. Is that or is that something else? I don't know. I don't know. I might be thinking of something completely different. It was like you'd go around and then like this canopy would just like go over the top. Come on, make a decision. What you're going to put in. To be fair, a lot of the flat rides in this game are actually more thrill focused. Like, I think something like this would be here somewhere, and with it having this like grass texture, maybe it would fit over here in this area. You know what? I think that would be a good shout, putting it over here. So how close can I get it before it starts eating into other parts of the park? That actually fits in really quite well. So I want the entrance to be I'm not really sure how popular this is going to be. So if we pop this over here, have the exit over here, this gives us a bit more room for the queue line. As we seem to be block paving happy, maybe we could swap this for something else, maybe a more rustic queue. That might look a little bit better. And then hopefully we can just have this go around the outside here. And then if we change that to straight, hopefully that'll let us do. I think that'll be a big enough queue. And with the pathing, I think we're just going to add this so it goes kind of just up to the side. Just set the texture to be the block paving. And to be fair, we could. We could actually make this all paving. If you do, let me just snap here. Right. Come on. It doesn't want me to click. Let's go for that. Then here. And if we go up this way. It's not very happy. And all that's going to become part of the paving. I'm happy with that. I kind of think a nice wide area here would be a good thing. I really want this just to let us maybe not quite that far, but at least to here. Okay. We've got a nice big open paved area here, so we could potentially put some stalls or other shops in this area at some point in the future. I don't think I need to change much with this. I don't really know what to call it either. I need to think of a name for it. I will test it though and see if it is what I think it is. I think it could be, you know. I think this like, yeah, it is. You see here, you've got this like wheel, and then this will close up. I don't know how I've got the 100% scenery bonus without actually doing very much with it. So what I've done with the coaster as well, it's now dynamically priced, so the price is by how big the queue is, so it's going to be jumping up and down in price. So. Which I think is good, because hopefully that will reduce the overspill of queue. There we go. So that's working. So we'll do some decorating around here at a later time. And let's think of another ride we can have in. Flat rides. Let's go for something a little bit more thrilling. I think we should go for something like this. It is quite big though. It's not really going to fit in this area of the park. I don't know if it'll fit on the other side of... It's going to be a bit frill there though. Like I don't have to... I want it in that particular spot. Is there anything of a smaller footprint? But I think that this should be down here somewhere, to be fair. As we don't really have anything other than this wooden roller coaster down here, so... maybe something like this would be quite good down in this area. I'm not sure how... if that would fit there, though. Let's just give it a test run and see what the clearance is like. Might be a bit close to this track. That could work there. And hopefully that'll help attract a few more people into the park. Although, like, a lot of these rides are actually quite popular at the moment. So... oh, could put a queue line there and it runs on the inside of this. Coaster potentially. The exit over here. Let's just see how that's gonna work. It might not be very... Looks like queue kind of fits in around this coaster, so I'll have to put a few bits of netting over the top of that, but that should work. Grab this pathing tool again, and I think we'll connect it up to there. There we go. Halfway connected. Now I'll start thinking about doing some staff zones soon as well. So, I'm going to theme this up and I'll join you guys in just a few minutes and you can have a look at these two additions once they're done.
One eternity later.
So I've just kind of tidied up the area, added a few trees and bushes around the area. So I've decided to call the ride the family ride. I'm not even sure what kind of type you call it, the kind of carousel caterpillar ride. I've been really inventive. I've called it Caterpillar. I've just thought it'd be the best name for it. And I've added like a little sign to just fly over to it. Just to kind of say it's, you know, not as much of an aggressive ride. And we've got this one, the Thornspin. I've actually put in these like thorn bushes in the queue line for it, so Well, let me just try and get back to where we were. So I think that's a, balanced out the coaster to flat ride ratio. So I think that the next addition to the park should be some kind of coaster or tracked ride. I'm gonna have a think and see where I'm gonna put it. I think I'm gonna leave this end of the park just for now. I think I've put all these fences around, so it's pretty done. There is some space down here for a future addition if we have, if we think of putting some kind of transport ride in or something. But I think for the next episode, I think we should put something in this area, because at the moment we've got the our wooden coast down here, but we've got nothing in this area at all. And I know that we do have infusion here in the real park at Pleasure Beach, and I think it'd be good to bring back a log flume or water ride. But we'll see how it goes. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that yet, and if I do, to what scale. But we'll see, we'll see. So if you've enjoyed this one, let me just have a zoom down here. Get a nice view of our new additions while we... There we go. So if you have enjoyed this episode, please give a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And I'll see you in the next episode. And thank you very much for watching.